Welcome, basketball fans, to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Thursday Hoops. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Detroit Pistons. And now let's send it out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you at halftime, everybody.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. Brought to you by State Farm. Let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. They've got Pippen. Cartwright is out there with Grant. That's John Paxson. And it's Jordan in at the two guard. And for Detroit, Mahorn is out there with Aguirre. Then it's Joe Dumars. Then there's Bill Laimbeer. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And it's the Pistons to start out. Pass to Mahorn. Stolen by Grant. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Cartwright misses. Thomas with the ball. Shoots over Pippen. Thomas, good. Thomas got the opening basket of the game for the Pistons. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense, one of the most prolific in the league. He said, we'll have our work cut out for us, no question about it. They can hurt you any number of ways. That's why they're as good as they are. We just have to play the percentages and try to make sure they're getting the shots we want as opposed to the ones they want. Kevin, makes sense. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. And it seems they have planned wisely for a matchup like this against a team that scores so proficiently.
Well, you can't just ignore the firepower they've got. I mean, you got to plan for it. You know, map out a strategy, get guys shots, and see if you can get your team some momentum.
Well, if you don't do that, Steve, then you'll get burned. I mean, sounds like they're prepared for the challenge, though.
Now here's Jordan, and the shot is good. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can just see what his offense means to this team. I mean, it's obvious. They really rely on him to score the basketball.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that one falls for Laimbeer. And so Laimbeer nails both of them.
He's taking care of business at the line, and you expect nothing less from him. Of course, a terrific shooter from the stripe.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Passes it to Pippen. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here is Thomas. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. He passes to Mahorn. The pass to Aguirre. Stolen by Grant. Here's the break to the middle. Here's Pippen.
Now that is just simply pure power, fellas. A nasty throwdown right there.
I'm telling you, Steve, this building is in awe.
Is he blessed with amazing athleticism or what? That's just incredible.
And that was Sprite bringing you the close-up on that big-time play. Here is Thomas after the Bulls pick up 2. Outside Dumars. Shot clock at 6. Up top Laimbeer. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Blocked. They retain possession. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Rodman's checked in. Jordan the pass to Paxson. He feeds it to Pippen. Pass to Paxson. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jordan against Dumars. Fades away.
Beautiful possession. They found the open man.
The Pistons trailing. Outside Thomas. Back to Rodman. Pass to Aguirre. Guarded by Pippen. Here's Rodman.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Paxson kicks to Grant. The dish to Jordan. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. 6 to shoot. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Nice D from Dumars.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Aguirre, good.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. For the Pistons, James Edwards checked in for Lambeer. Sally comes in for Aguirre, and it's Johnson in for Joe Dumars. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Cartwright. Sellers comes in for Horace Grant. Hodges checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Vincent subbed in for John Paxson. Johnson against Hodges. Edwards a screen on Hodges. Here's Johnson. The shot is off. Jordan with some nice D. And here are the Bulls now. Gets himself open and drills it. Jordan's got 10 points.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
A different look here for Detroit. Bill Lambeer's checked in for Edwards. Aguirre comes in for Sally. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. The Bulls also changing it up. Will Purdue's checked in for Corzine. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Hodges. Now, here's Thomas. Here's Rodman.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Jordan with it. The pass to Vincent. Thomas with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Dumars. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls out front, leading by just 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
Chicago leading, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, Michael Jordan is out there with Vincent. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Grant. And it's Cartwright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant against Mahorn. Rodman. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Lambeer. Stolen by Grant. Here's Jordan. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys, and the crowd senses it.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. A different look here for Detroit. James Edwards checked in for Lambeer. Sally comes in for Mahorn. And it's Johnson in for Joe Dumars. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Cartwright. Sellers comes in for Scottie Pippen. John Paxson, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Hodges subbed in for Vincent. Johnson against Paxson. From past the arc. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 11 feet away. One shot is good that time. Rodman's got 6. Chicago trailing here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Sellers. Rodman covering. Detroit with the rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Sally. Back to Johnson. Kicks it to Thomas. The feed to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. And a different look here for the Pistons. Bill Lambert's checked in for Edwards. Dawkins comes in for Sally. Aguaya's checked in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Isaiah Thomas. Jordan is guarding. Oh, look out!
Wow. This is an interesting matchup. Neither team has been able to get an edge.
I tell you what, it's been enjoyable to watch this one. I mean, they haven't given an inch to each other, and neither side is backing down in this one.
Now here's Johnson. Aguirre, and he drops that one in. Aguirre's got 6. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Pippen against Aguirre. It's Pippen with a drive. That is good. Pippen's got his second bucket tonight.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
Passes it to Dawkins. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside Jordan. Vincent the pass to Davis. Dishes it to Jordan. Davis setting the pick for Jordan. Gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
A different look here for Detroit. Mahorn checked in for Dawkins. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Johnson. Chicago also making some changes. Cartwright comes in for Will Perdue. And it's Grant in for Davis. Now, here's Thomas. Dumars kicks to Lambier. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
1:14 left in the first half. Grant with a screen on Dumars. Off the pick. And then Jordan slams it in.
Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Huh? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Now, here's Thomas. That's blocked. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And a different look here for the Pistons. James Edwards checked in for Lambier. Sally comes in for Mahorn. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Aguirre. And it's Johnson in for Joe Dumars. And a change for the Bulls. Hodges checked in. Johnson against Jordan. Straight up. And the layup is good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's turned it on here in the second.
And Hodges kicks to Pippen. He dishes it to Jordan. Back to Pippen. He passes it to Carter. And the basket good. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen. Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
And Hodges kicks to Jordan. Left side, Jordan.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Boy, this fella can rise up there with the best of them.
Just a crazy finish, guys.
He's one of the few players with the athleticism to pull that off.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Bulls lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports on an NBA Thursday night. Let's check out what went down in the first half. The Bulls have been rolling along. A dramatic advantage in the paint. They're getting right in close and converting the kind of buckets they want. Michael Jordan just having his way against this Piston D. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And battling nonstop, the Detroit Pistons. An excellent job of getting into the paint, piling up those second chance points. Certainly an impressive start by Dennis Rodman. He's picked up half a dozen points and not much to complain about with his shot selection either. A nice field goal percentage in the first half. And that will be all for us. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
The way he's moved through the defense so far through 2 quarters, it's like everybody but him is in slow motion.
Well, he's just that quick going to the basket, Steve. I mean, the help defense just isn't getting there in time, and he's been able to finish.
McGuire is out there with Mahorn. Then there's Thomas. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Lambeer in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Dumars against Paxson. Cartwright, the pass to Pippen. And that one's good. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Thomas against Paxson. Outside Thomas. Here's Dumars. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Dumars got his first basket.
Well, that's his shot. He is really proficient from that mid-range.
Here's Paxson, looking for his first bucket of the game. And there's the pass to Carter. Pass to Paxson. Feeds it to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Grant got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Dumars a screen on Paxson. Ball stolen. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Thomas. That's good.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
They showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
You know, he might have ruffled some feathers when he played, but Isaiah Thomas got the most out of his teammates when they went out on the court. There's no question about that. Unbelievable leader, led the Pistons to 2 championships. Wasn't the biggest guy on the floor, but played as hard as anybody.
Yeah, tremendous heart. And once Thomas got in that mode where the will to win just took over, there was nothing you could do to stop him. He could get his own shot with his speed and creativity. And even if he tried to be physical with him, he was small, but he was strong.
Johnson, he's checked in for Joe Dumars. Then for the Bulls, Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Corzine. Sellers comes in for Horace Grant. And Hodges subbed in for Vincent. Now, here's Thomas. He's got 5. Shoots a fader. Johnson, outside for Thomas. Rodman with a screen on Hodges. Thomas dishes to Rodman. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Detroit, the drive by Jordan. 11 feet out and he hits it. Jordan's got 27.
Well, and you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
Thomas against Hodges. Left side, Rodman. Passes it to Aguirre. That one goes. Count. Aguirre's got 8 points. The Bulls leading by 4. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And Hodges kicks to Jordan.
What throw down there. Man.
Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You gotta just shake your head on that one.
Chicago making some changes. James Edwards checked in for Lambier. Mahorn comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. Aguirre against Pippen. Aguirre, no good. Now, here's Grant. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And so he hits the technical free throw. Dawkins checked in for James Edwards. Chicago with the ball. Grant with a screen on Thomas. Paxson against Thomas. Paxson passes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Aguirre kicks to Dumars. Takes it right up. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Pistons have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the first one drops. Bill Lambier's checked in for the Pistons. Sally comes in for Mahorn. And so he hits both. The Bulls leading by 6. Now Paxson. He feeds it to Jordan. Left side, Jordan. Jams it straight down.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
The Pistons have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And the first one at the line is good. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Bulls. Corzine's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Paxson kicks to Jordan. And that one's good. Jordan's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Here's Thomas. He's got 7 outside Dumars. Aguirre a screen on Jordan. Dumars the pass to Aguirre. Here's Rodman, who's back up. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Bulls out front. They're up by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's send it out to our Dorisburg. Doris?
Kev, for the Bulls, it's been an uncontainable game from their 2 guard. What an incredible performance. A night he'll always remember. Can he build on the memory here as we continue?
Thank you, Doris. But, Clark, we've come to expect these kinds of efforts from him now, haven't we?
He simply knows how to seize the day, partner.
And that's what he's done in this one, guys. I mean, it's exactly what this club needed.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Vincent is out there with Hodges. Then there's Grant. Then there's Sellers. And it's Cartwright in at the 5. Mahorn. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Isaiah Thomas checked in for the Pistons. Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Hodges. Grant with a screen on Dumars. Jordan against Dumars. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 37.
Well, the main strength of his is his finishing ability in tight. I mean, even if you get a body on him, he can power it through the contact.
And I'd say this about him, too. I mean, if you're the guy defending him, you better be on your toes because he can take you off the dribble very easily and effectively. Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Screen by Grant. Jordan against Dumars. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 39.
He's been so valuable for this team with plays like that one.
And the Pistons making a change here. Aguirre's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. John Paxson, he's checked in for Vincent. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Thomas against Paxson. Now the pass to Mahorn. Aguirre. It's hauled in by Pippen.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And they double up Jordan. Pippen against Thomas. And here's Paxson. Lock at 6. Outside for Pippen. Hits the outside fadeaway. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
That's good. Here's Paxson. Outside Pippen. Grant with a screen on Aguirre. It's Pippen with the drive. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Now, here's Thomas over Paxson. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He passes to Paxson. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Cartwright. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Guys, we've talked about how valuable superstar players are in this league, and there's no denying that. They've actually become more influential on their teams. And I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing when they're expecting to have a big voice in personnel decisions, who their GMs are, who they're going to draft. I still think there's something to be said for players staying within the line of being players, superstars or not.
Paxson kicks to Jordan. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by Rodman. Dumars the pass to Aguirre. Good.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
.132 left in the fourth quarter. Paxson with the ball. Isaiah Thomas covering. Paxson kicks to Grant. Jordan. Now here's Pippen. Back to Jordan. Lock at 6. Here's the dish to Pippen. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 10. Like you brought up a great thing about the superstar players wanting a voice on personnel, and some said that for Chris Paul and Dwight Howard when they became discontented, that was a big reason. But they weren't, Steve consulted enough on who the next coach would be.
Yeah, it's a dangerous precedent for the players. In Dwight Howard's case, it's really come to the forefront just how negative that power can be. Sometimes as a player, you're better off just being ignorant to what's going on in the front office. Just focus on your own job. Hey, if they make mistakes, then it's their fault, not yours.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
Screen by Grant. Jordan dishes to Grant. Takes it up. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
Doesn't look like they're going to take it easy on them down the stretch.
It certainly doesn't look like it. I mean, they're still aggressively attacking the basket and putting up points.
Now, here's Thomas. Aguirre, guarded by Pippen, gets the 14-footer to fall.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Jordan with it. Left side, Jordan. Cartwright. Lambier on him. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. Left side, Jordan. No luck. Feeds it up. No good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Michael Jordan.